Today we are going to do a brief 10 to 15 minute exercise routine using a chair, but lots of standing. So you need to be safe and supported. So if you have your chair, it should be pushed up against the wall, something stable behind it. And if you have something in front of it as well, just so you feel really safe and secure while you do this one. So you have to feel supported when you're doing these exercises. If you have any questions, we've got lots of seated exercises you can start with, and then we can workshop with you. Please ask. So the first one, we get you standing behind your chair, and you're going to be coming up and down onto your toes. So lifting your whole body up, raising your heels off the ground and coming back down again. Slowly up and down, controlling each way. If you like, you can rock back onto your heels as well, so you're going in both directions, as long as you're nice and slow and controlled. And we want to use the chair for balance for this one, so that we can put more stress on the muscles. So these are tough muscles, these are our walking muscles, they can tolerate a lot of effort. So don't be shy. Last one. So I don't want you to keep turning your chair stays where it is, it's just my space that I'm using. For the next one, I would like you to sit at the very front of your chair. And we're going to do, instead of a full stand, a lean forward and a really slow start, halfway up, and then back down again, touching lightly, not resting. Slightly up, and back down again, not quite resting. So you do touch the chair in between, but you don't really get to rest. So you only come up a little way, and then back down again. So a little bit of a hover, and then back down. Let's do another 3 of these, and back down. This is the hardest part of the movement, that's why we're picking on it. 2 to go. If you need to rest at any time, you simply rest. Last one. Very good. And then standing all the way up, we're going to come back around our chair for some more of these heel raises. So I'll show you from side on again, it's easier to see. Coming up and down onto your toes. If this is really easy, get one leg out of the way and just do one leg at a time. You might have to pause the video so you can do one leg and then the other leg and then carry on. That's okay. So if you're doing one leg, you swap when the first leg gets tired, and then you can move on to the other leg. If you can do more than 15, I'd recommend doing them just on one leg. Save you some time. Okay, back to our chair partial stand-ups. So towards the front of the chair, leaning forwards, slowly standing up about halfway, and slowly sitting down, but not completely relaxing, and then back up and back down, up and back down, up and back down, up, back down. Let's keep going for another few. We'll do 3 more. 2 to go. Last one. That's good. Next one, we're going to focus on using our arms. Hopefully your legs are a little bit tired now. So I'd like you to use your arms on the arm rests. Try not to have your fingers pointing towards each other, fingers pointing away from you. Or you can have your fingers out to the side, but not inwards. Nasty shoulder position. So, with your arms on the armrest, I want you to try to relax your legs as much as you can as you push with the arms, and then you'll return to the seat. We'll try that one again. Up with the arms, and then back to the seat. You're allowed to use your legs to help, but I want you to really focus on using your arms. Slowly up and down. Nice and controlled. If you need to rest, you simply rest. And I'd like you to keep nice posture across the front of your shoulders. Trying to avoid any rounding of the shoulders. The shoulders don't like that. I want to strengthen them in a nice position. Slowly up and then back down. 2 to go. We'll do one more. Very good. Standing up for me and coming behind your chair. We're just doing some very gentle push-ups, so you have to have a nice, stable chair for this. Has to be resting against a wall or a table, something that is not going to move. You can use a kitchen bench if it's right beside you. But really slow and control, you're not going very low. And I'd like you to keep your elbows close to your sides. Two more. Last one. Back into the chair. So remember, our legs are relaxed, arms on the armrest, using your arms as much as you can and relaxing. Because you can go as much as you want as long as you stay wide across your collarbones. No rounding through the shoulders. You have to be able to control that shoulder posture. Up and down, slowly up and slowly down. Let's do two more. Last one. Relax there and return to the back of your chair. Elbows close to your body as you lower down to the back of the chair. Anything that is stable will be really good for this, such as a kitchen bench, a sturdy dining table, a handrail, preferably in a veranda, something nice and strong. Last one. Okay. Now we're going to focus on a little bit of balance. So I'd like you to stand in front of your chair. Something in front of you, anything that's secure in front of you, could be a kitchen table, a frame, walking frame, anything at all. Because with balance, we want you to feel that you're safe and secure, and then you can challenge yourself a little bit more. So the first one we're going to do is standing with our feet together. You've got to find your balance first, and when you do, when you're nice and comfortable, start to add in some head movements, side to side. And you can just hover your hands above what's in front of you, what your support is in front. And then looking up and down. And then diagonally. Diagonally up, diagonally down, diagonally up in the other direction, and then down. So that's our first balance one. The next one is going to be with your feet halfway along, 1 foot half along the other foot. So hands resting, find your balance, and when you're ready you just float your hands, so they're hovering above your support. And then again you start looking one way and then the other. And then up and down. You'll notice that it makes a big difference with some head movements. I do. Swap your feet around, other foot forward, halfway along the other one. And then diagonal movements. So if you're finding this one challenging, I'd like you to stay here and you can focus on this. If that's easy, you can go to in line where you've got heel, toe, 1 foot in line with the other foot, heel to toe. Holding on, when you feel that you have your balance, just hover your hands, and then again you're adding in some side to side head movements. And then you're looking down and back up, down back up. Let's swap our feet around. Remember, the balance is there because you should need it. It should be challenging. And then some diagonal head movements. These ones that I find the hardest. Okay, now we just shake it out, and that's it for this session. More to come.